so long as like alchemy.
All right, here we go. Golden State and Dallas had a few days to think about that 10 3-point performance, and when you switch the big out on them, you're inevitably going to get crossed and splashed on. Steph had it going again, 3 threes in the first half, but you got to credit Dallas on a 4-game winning streak of their own. Played very physical defense. Here you go. Now watch the toe tap. He seems a little lighter on his feet since his return. Like I said, I think he's lost some of the bulk. He's back in rhythm. But how about Dwight Powell, the Stanford product, with a career-high 21 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 threes. Dallas, under Carlisle's guide, battling, and there's the rookie, Stevie Franchise 2.0, with the quickest 2-footed plant leaper I've seen in quite a while. More transition, that's not even right. You want to talk about like water? That's some Bruce Lee shit right there. Just the flow in transition. Now remember, there was a time in the NBA where Wes Matthews was the most prolific 3-point shooter in the league. In his Portland days, the torn Achilles, but he's still a very effective player. Draymond Green, 6 turnovers on the night. You see the little backdoor cut in the dunk. Watch Steph see the ball at the last second, catch it with one hand. Clay, now he did have 25 points, but I want to credit Dallas's defense. They're little guys, and then Wes Matthews, very physical, did not give up anything easy. KD, 4 blocks. Think we're going to get out in transition. Look at the scrap. Look at the fight, and it's this man again. Look at the dude courtside, though, in the loafers and the gray sweatshirt. He was turned up all night. Wes Matthews, 7-3 of the game. Now, Harrison Barnes strikes me as the type of cat that's early to everything, right? Early to class, early to the rim, probably early with the ladies. So he leaves 12 seconds on the clock with all the snipers, high pick and roll, and Dirk can't get out on that. Carlisle, what's he doing in the game? Take another look at this. Steph, 32 points on the night, 6 threes, but there's 3 seconds left. Up 3, does Golden State foul and opt for 2 free throws? No, they get it to the rookie. He's going to get something off? Not even close. Golden State ends the Mavericks run at 4. So Steph with the bailout. And if you watch Kerr at the end of this game, he was not pleased. I read the quote. He said it was like grade school out there, grade school mistakes and intensity as far as some of the defensive lapses and some of the careless turnovers. Draymond, the biggest culprit. And we've covered this time and time again. And I was racking my brain after the game, like, how do we solve this issue with Draymond? And I feel like we've got to sell him, or some, I say we as the Warrior fan base, but someone, he's got to appreciate the hockey assist for what it is, right? Because he wants to be the one that gets the assist. And we've heard Kerr preach this over and over again, just make the easy pass, right? So that might be the pass close to him, and then someone else is going to get the assist, and he gets the hockey assist, right? But he's got to become more content with that, because these weak side rips and lasers down the court, for every ooh and ah dunk, there's 2 or 3 turnovers. And it almost cost us the game tonight. Dallas shot crazy hot, 19 3-pointers. Very impressed with Wes Matthews Jr., his defense on Clay. Now, Clay had 25, and KD had somewhere in that range as well. The big three put up their points, but it was not done easily. Dallas is just a very physical team, very physical on-ball defense. And there was a moment later in the game, I'd say 5 minutes left in the game, and it was very close, and we had several turnovers just off the pressure of their defense. Kerr calls a timeout. And what he draws up is Clay handling the ball for 94 feet and initiating the offense with a guy like chest to chest with him, and he almost turned it over. And I was thinking, like, what are you doing, right? And I was almost like, Kerr, are you sabotaging this game? You sneaky bastard, Steve. Are you trying to sabotage us tonight? But I don't know what the hell that was. It was like, was he trying to just give Clay some live reps with like ball pressure in a game where it meant something? Because we all know he leaves a lot to be desired as far as handling the ball. And if a guy gets into him, he's not comfortable. He wants to pick the ball up and pass it. So I thought that was a very weird possession. Clay ended up making a layup, like a Kyrie spinning, falling out of bounds layup, but that was a head scratcher, right? And then they were just very lackadaisical on, you hear the term help the help, right? And that's something that was, I think, started with the Spurs and their vaunted defense with Bruce Bowen back in the day. And we do it well. That's why we're one of the better teams. But on this night, it wasn't happening. So when a guy was sliding over to help, because these little guards were penetrating all night, the help just wasn't able to help and rotate to help the other help. I know, does that make sense? It probably doesn't. I need to like draw it up. Basically, the guy that was helping, the third guy needs to step in and help the help, right? And that wasn't happening, and they were banging a lot of threes. Dwight Powell, man, career high, and he always plays well against us, but he kind of rooked Jordan Bell. Jordan Bell was kind of matched up against him, and On my Patreon, my extended clip tomorrow, I'll go into detail on why Bell struggled in this game. He got hung on the rim a couple times, and I have some theories on that. So it'll be interesting to see how he bounces back from really maybe his worst performance in extended minutes. What else happened in this game? Down the stretch, the ball, it was very stagnant. Towards the end of the game, right, we're integrating Steph back with KD at the end of the game. And actually, to start the game, they had a very nice flow and very nice two-man game going. But late in the game, because I think of the physical defense and the tenacity that Dallas was playing with, it kind of made us lazy and stagnant on offense. Guys were standing around, and it was iso ball with KD on the left wing, and he was settling for jumpers. And it was not fun to watch. But again, the chef bailing us out, man. So Houston, tomorrow, it's going to be disappointing with no Harden. I'm not going to front. I'm going to have the live pregame, and that'll be early because remember, it's a Houston start. But right after you're done with this video, go click. I'm going to upload Cleveland-Boston. I watch that right after that because I'm grinding, man. You know your boy Alchemy. I'm about to come up, man. So support me. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'm out, y'all.